this world. So I'll just take a second first to explain that I am in the process of maybe changing the name because Centre de Jour doesn't ring a bell to most people, even if I say day center, because it's too specific. For me, it refers to an occupational place where you can come and get service, but also just hang out. But Centre de Jour is usually associated to like either mental health or homelessness. So when I say it to people, they don't really get it. But when I say, oh, centre communautaire, they're like, oh, okay. So I might change for either centre communautaire or I'm going to be surveying different options like centre d'entraide autogéré because we really care about the self-managed part of it,
right?
Because it's part of our political statement. So I didn't put my energy on having a fancy presentation, but rather on making the relation between my value proposition and my customer segment.
Good.
So I will use my sheets. So yeah, I put a lot of thought into this part because I feel that what I'm bringing is really well matched between the needs in the society, which is what the last 10 or 12 years of my life has been professionally. My job was to basically be aware of those needs and see what were the failings of society at picking up certain people or certain needs that were not met. And I'm also very, very professionally familiar with the clientele of all kinds. So in the value proposition, if we look at my product and services, you guys are aware of my main 4 ones, but I actually have other ones. So we're going to list the affordable laundromats, movers, emergency pet sitting, and what I like to call the anti-hoarding brigade, which are the 4 main services I've been kind of going on. But another main one that I haven't spoken much about, and I will have this ready for January, is the line of handmade products that I've been developing for years now. I have about 12 products that usually are very well received. And some of them are made from recycled material, others are just made from assigning a new purpose to something that you wouldn't have think of. So those products made on Etsy sold at market price are another source of income, which the price isn't adjusted to the person's revenue. And also the fact that in my product and services, there's also a whole bunch of monthly or weekly clinics. When you make a relation with a professional, like an osteopath, a foot care clinic for seniors, or having someone come in for legal advice once a month. So this is actually rather easy to organize for me because I have a large network already. And also the fact that it's a hangout place, so that's part of the services that is rendered. It's a place for social and environmental activism as well. If someone is offended by something, they can come to us and be like, how do we change this? Well, we can help them write a document, petition the city or whatever to have things go in a better, more cohesive way. And we're also a place that's going to be supportive of entrepreneurship and any kind of endeavor that contributes to the greater good. So the goal with this is to have very many services under one roof, but also the fact that you can just hang out and feel community. And at all times, there are counselors available on site. They just walk around and answer your question, but these are counselors. These are people that can help you with anything from work to finding a therapist. They can help you pinpoint what your issues are. So that's the product and service. How it matches with my customer's job. What they want to do is to have and to maintain a clean, healthy living, and that means as well for psychological as for all of these public health things I've been listing that are my services. And they want to have their budget not be impaired by these basic human needs. That's where we come in with our price adjusted to the person's revenue. They want to get the most for their money, and they want to feel part of a community. And some of them, they even want to go further because they're better off in life, and they want to buy ethically in accordance with their value. These are the clients that will be fully aware that they're supporting the ones who cannot pay as much. Now, in our game creators, what I feel that we're bringing is the fact that our prices are adjusted to the person's revenue for most of the services that are a necessity. For things that are like aesthetic, like handmade product, you don't need to adjust the price because you get it if you want. But for things like being able to go through, go to a family member's funeral out in the country and have someone babysit your dog for a week, that's a necessity. And this should be adjusted to your revenue, not to the fact that you can pay or not. Also, we're going to be very efficient in rendering affordable services to the population. We're going to have a cohesive team of workers that meet often and have these clinical meetings to really constantly readjust. And we have a really high cleanliness protocol in place, which is what is going to differentiate us from a lot of the mainstream services like laundromats, which are famously known to be dirty and not fun to use. Now our intervention method is really modern and focused on dignity and it aims towards harm reduction, which is a whole approach I won't be explaining right now, but for example, if someone has consumed alcohol and they want to come into the center, we're not going to say you smell like alcohol, you don't come in, like a lot of day centers will do. Us, if you're not disruptive, we consider that your current state is part of your condition at the moment, so your consumption is part of your current condition, so we welcome you as long as you're not disruptive. So that's a bit of what harm reduction goes on. And our business will outperform competitors in every way with price, quality, accessibility, and even perks because you're bringing community into the equation. And I really think we can afford to be so efficient because we're a nonprofit. We have other incentives. We also have the different kinds of tax advantage and so on.
5 minutes.
Hold on.
2 minutes left.
Hey. Oh. The pains that my client wants to fix is that they're caught in a mechanism that contributes to impoverishment because so much of their budget goes onto these necessities that shouldn't be ruining them, so they never have spare income for emergency. Also, our clients don't want to get ripped off, so if you go for a regular moving agency and you get ripped off, you're pretty upset. So that's another place where we come in and we offer quality and trustworthy. So people are sometimes just victim of circumstances or they cannot shop anywhere else, so we're offering them an affordable alternative to whatever the market was offering before. Pain relievers for my clients, that we're offering is also that they have more money for the rest of their life. They feel socially engaged. They understand where their dollar go and the true value of things, as well as the value for someone else. So, for example, if you can pay for a service, for you that's affordable, great, but you understand that for someone else that's like such a hindrance on their budget and they can't do it. So you're aware. Basically, we're trying to shatter class in a way by making people more class aware and just more engaged and responsible. So the time I spent at the center is really an opportunity for quality intervention time, and I think anyone can benefit. Anyone can benefit from quality conversation and someone inquiring what is it that you need or what guidance could you need at this moment. So this is really for everyone, and the fact that acheter c'est voter, to buy is to vote, we are handing people an opportunity to vote by the way they buy. And then we're going to create a network of all other businesses that are like us, so listing all the co-ops, all the nonprofits, and making it clear for people what the service offer in Montreal is if you want to shop in this kind of economy as opposed to be stuck in the regular economy that for some people is either not accessible or doesn't go along with their value. So it's not only us, it's really mapping all the other people who do something similar like us so that people know where to shop and how to buy according to their value. So that's kind of what